Interested in teaching private music lessons? Well, I've been doing this for 8 years, so here are some of the best and worst parts about being a private music teacher. Being the first teacher to start a student on a new concept and watch them finally get it, especially when it's something big and monumental like vibrato or shifting, and knowing that it was you, the way that you phrased things, the way that you worded things and explained it to the student, that you were able to get that click and that connection for the student to be able to get that skill and know that that's a result of your work is one of the best feelings in the world. One of the worst parts is having a really wonky schedule and last minute cancellations. One of the best parts is watching your students actually like turn into people. And if they're already adults, just watching them change over time, like their beliefs and their values and how they think about music. One of the worst parts is when you lose a student, especially if the students are kids. A lot of students will bounce back and forth between different sports and activities. And it's really hard to have to say goodbye, especially when you've worked with them for so long. One of the best parts is that you get to be your own boss. So you set up your lesson schedule, you determine payments, you decide how you want to communicate with parents and students, you decide when it's time for a student to leave your studio. You also get to create your own contract that students sign when they enter your studio so that they are abiding by your policies and treating you with respect. And then I guess one of the best and worst parts is, yeah, you set your own schedule. So it can be really hard to decide, okay, I'm taking these 2 weeks off for a winter break when you feel like you should always be on and always be teaching because it's your studio and your schedule. You're not being forced into a break. You have to take the break. So it's very hard to decide when it's time to turn off and turn on.